The event was supposed to be a celebration of hip-hop's impact on music, a televised panel, a few performances, and the usual scripted tributes. But the second Eminem and 50 Cent walked onto the stage, it was clear something was off. They weren't here to perform. They weren't here to celebrate. They were here to tear down the system in real time. Eminem stepped to the front, standing behind the microphone, gripping a piece of paper in one hand. His expression was sharp, unreadable, but his posture said everything. This wasn't about promotion. This wasn't about nostalgia. This was about calling out the biggest lie in the music industry, live with millions watching. Next to him, 50 Cent stood slightly back, arms crossed, scanning the crowd. He wasn't talking yet, but his expression said it all. He knew what was coming, and he was letting Eminem take the first shot. Then, Eminem slapped the paper against the mic stand, letting it hang for the cameras to catch. "This," he said, his voice cutting through the murmurs in the audience, "is a list of every artist who should have won, and every artist who won instead." 50 Cent chuckled, shaking his head. "Man, this has been happening for years." The audience shifted, murmurs growing louder. Some already knew where this was going. Others weren't ready. The host, seated at the side of the stage, looked frozen. This was supposed to be a safe, industry-approved discussion. This was something else. Eminem lifted the paper, eyes scanning the list. They want to talk about hip-hop's legacy? Fine. Let's talk about how they've ignored it for decades. Let's talk about the biggest names in the game getting passed over. On purpose. The crowd went silent. 50 Cent took a step forward. "You ever notice how some people keep winning over and over again while the real ones never get their moment? It's like, some people learn how to play the game, and the rest of us, they pretend we don't exist." Producers were scrambling behind the scenes. The teleprompter had nothing for this, but it was too late. The truth was already out. The stage lights burned bright, but the temperature in the room had dropped. Nobody was clapping. Nobody was laughing. The air was thick with something different. Unease, realization, maybe even fear. Eminem tilted the paper forward, making sure the cameras got a good look. He didn't need to explain it. The names on that list spoke for themselves. Legends missing from the Grammy winners' history, names that should have been there, names that never were. Then he spoke. They've been doing this for decades. His voice was calm, steady, the kind of anger that had been sitting for years, waiting for the right moment. They lied to us all. They use us when they need us. They put us on stage. They let us perform. They let us sell out arenas. But when it comes to the actual respect, when it comes time to hand out awards that actually matter, he glanced at 50 Cent, then back at the audience. They act like we don't exist.